What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? You already know G stands for Gamers. Welcome anyone here for the first time. Shout out to you guys. Subscribe to the channel. There's a team of us. You'll hear this message again, which will prompt you to unsubscribe if you're not feeling us. Give us about 10 videos. We cover a few things. We have a different angle of things, so rock out with us. You already know subscriptions is free. To everybody who already part of the collective, shout out to you guys. What's good, my G's? So I'm gonna just get into the video. I'm playing Halo 5 Guardians. This video is about the campaign mode. I did an impression/review video, and I kind of wanted to break a few things out independently so I can talk about it. I don't want to say in depth, but go in a little bit more. I'm doing my best to avoid saying any spoilers at this point. So if I dance around a topic, I'm sorry, but that's the reason why. I'm trying to protect you as an interest in a gamer who may be trying to play this game or pick up the game, or you didn't get to these points yet. So yeah, that's pretty much that. That's the premise of this video. So the first thing I want to say is that the campaign is playable both on a 4-player screen. Well, not 4-player screen, 4-player level of co-op. So the campaign is built, the whole story is built around a squad of 4. If you play by yourself, you have the ability to, tell your teammates where to focus fire, to get on this gun, to pick up that gun, to get on the back of the Warhog, to do whatever it is, right, that you need done. Focus fire, go here, type stuff. Very simple. You press up on the D-pad. On co-op mode, which is drop in, drop out, by the way, you can do the same thing with your teammates, and they can just not listen to you. That's kind of going to happen to you on both sides, but it's there, right? It works, it's functional. And getting back to the single player side of it, your AI buddies don't really seem to do that much, because when you do it, sometimes they'll run out and get themselves killed for no reason at all, or they'll make a dying effort to go do it. Like, say if you have to revive yourself, and there is a reviving situation that goes on now, so you get downed, and there's a certain amount of time that you do before you die and you respawn. As a single player person, though, if you die, like, you die, but your teammates get time to come back. They spawn back in. I don't even know the time limit because it seems inconsistent, to be honest with you. But you can send your other members to go pick up other down people as well, so that's pretty cool. But they will just run out there and and take shots instead of doing like a focus fire. I kind of wish it was like a double tap thing, like if I point to an enemy and I just tap the enemy, okay, shoot in that direction for focus fire. If I double tap an enemy, go get up on that motherfucker and handle him. So I just wanted to point that out. Between the co-op, for the instructionals and the co-op as well. So co-op is there. Obviously there is no more split screen stuff, so for some people who have that ability and still uses that method, it's not there. Instead, it's 4 players across the internet, and you always running in a team of 4. All right, so the next stage that I want to talk about is actually, because I kind of covered it, is the functionality of the co-op stuff. I feel like your teammates were supposed to be super soldiers. That's how it enters the ring. That's how it enters the video. Like, you get this nice, beautiful set piece, and I'm not spoiling nothing because this is already out in ads, and you don't really feel that with them. And for me, that's not big of a problem because I'm used to playing games where, yeah, I got motherfuckers running with me, but I still gotta be the dude. And in this game, you're playing as 2 different squads. You're playing as Team Osiris, and you're playing as the blue team. Now, if you're not new to the Halo series, you already know what the blue team is about. That's Master Chief's team. As far as the Osiris team, that's the new generation. That's where the Agent Locke is, and he's the guy that's quote unquote hunting the truth, and that's the campaign advertisement, the advertisement campaign for the Halo game, Hunt the Truth, right? And I'm gonna get into that right now because this is the story. Obviously, this is playing into a bigger, larger story, in my opinion. I also believe that this is a bridge to a bigger story. I'm not sure if the messaging has changed between Halo 4 and 5, We definitely know there's a Halo 6 because when Halo 4 was being talked up, it was supposed to be a trilogy, right? And the thing, something just a tidbit, like it's being called the Master Chief Collection, and now this guy Locke being in, it's a slight change that this can get, very dicey, and Master Chief can get swapped out for Mr. Locke, all right? But you are Master Chief, and you assemble with your blue team peoples, and you go head out there and you go do some stuff, right? I'm dancing right now, bear with me. And then Locke has to go get Master Chief for a specific reason, and there was videos, there were advertisements, even stuff from E3 that don't make it into the campaign. And this is where the story gets a little convoluted for a lot of other people. Not for me, because I was ignoring all that. When I saw all these advertisements, I'm like, when's it coming out? Alright, cool. I'm not listening to nothing. I'm just gonna wait till the game come out, ignore all these ads, ignore all these video footage, gameplay footage, ignore all that, and I'm gonna just buy the game. So for the most part, I don't get to be pissed off like some of these other people are, who's been tracking the game from day one. Now, before I did this video, I went back and watched, I would say a good 20 videos, and I found two different things, which one, I'll put both links in the description below. One, actually, if you watch it and you follow it through, it's still stuff that is being misadvertised, but you can get a cool unlock if you watch all the 10 videos, 5 from Locke side, 5 from Master Chief side. And then there's another one, it's a Tumblr blog where it's like Hunt the Truth, which is the campaign hashtag for Halo 5. And I mean, this is an incredible website that gives you an incredible backstory. So it's kind of sad that for people who are following all the way through, whether it's 60, 70, or 80%, I'd say about 70% or more, you guys really got gypped from the story. Now, as far as the story goes, without saying anything that's going to ruin the story for you, here's my thoughts. I feel like the pacing was great. I feel like the pacing was good. I felt like I was getting immersed. I don't feel like there was a lot of epic moments that I come to appreciate and love when I play Halo. I feel like there were a few epic moments in there, but not enough that someone who's used to the Halo campaign series is accustomed to. That could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know. I feel like that angle between the way they advertise it, I'm still skipping spoilers, the way they advertise, that Master Chief was a traitor and that Locke was hunting Master Chief, I feel like that angle was completely missed. It's not in the story. Yes, he is looking for Mr. Chief. Yeah, he is hunting Mr. Chief, but I said Mr. Master Chief. Shout out to Mr. Chief though. I feel like he is hunting him down, but it's not the epic bout that is going for. It's just really not. Graphically, audio wise, mechanically, control wise, in conjunction with the story, I think it's pretty dope. Again, but a decent story. If it's gonna be like, remember Matrix 1, remember Matrix 2 or Matrix 3, and how Matrix 2 and Matrix 3 was technically one big movie, kind of like how, what was it, Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, or Kill Bill 2, Kill Bill 3, whatever those volumes are. Like, it's supposed to be, let's stick to the Matrix. Matrix 2 and 3 was technically one large movie cut into 2 parts. And I feel like Halo 5, if Halo 6 campaign is amazing, then Halo 5 campaign story will make up for what people are feeling lost about or feeling bad about outside of the misadvertisement. My favorite person in the entire Halo 5 game is Warden External. In my other video, I kind of kept bringing him up, but I thought he was. I enjoyed that character. I also enjoyed the interaction between Warden External and the person that he was going back and forth with, and I also was enjoying the banter in the world that was happening. Them trying to dial up certain things. One of the missed opportunities for the Halo campaign is really just tying in or cleaning up why you had those other characters running with you. I felt like they probably didn't do a good enough job of doing that for most people. But for me, this is a video game. It's not a movie. But I understand. It's like for me, I come from an era where it was text, gameplay. Then we got graphics, and then gameplay kind of went away. Then we got audio, and then we got story, and now we kind of have a little bit of everything. But these are still video games, so there are some things that just you just can't do. Well, you can, but it's harder to do. So people looking for that deep character development. I personally, I don't subscribe to it. As long as I know what I'm doing in the game, it's okay. I just want a great experience. Most times I complete these games, I kind of forget the overall story of the game. But I can tell you if I had fun and what I enjoyed about it. And if the story was terrible, then I'm gonna tell you the story is terrible. But if it was good, I'm not expecting something to be like, on a AAA movie. You get what I'm saying? So if you're super into the stories where you need a super plot twist and you need character development and stuff, well, that's why they have the Halo comics, the Halo everything. And if you're a Halo fan, you know all that stuff already. I feel like a lot of people who are complaining about these things are video gamers that are not super invested into the world. I'm not super invested into Halo world. I'm super invested, not even super invested. I just like to play the game, and I love to play the campaign because I usually get these epic moments. So for me, it is a decent campaign that I truly believe, because as I knew it was supposed to be a trilogy that's going to lead me to a bigger story. If you are someone like me who buys Halo specifically for the campaign, everything else is just bacon on top of it. And if you don't eat bacon, whatever that thing that just makes your heart just jumps out of your body in joy, add that into it, right? Because that's why I play Halo. That's what brought me to Halo, and the ability to do it with a friend is now expanded to 3 friends. I guess giving up the co-op, the couch co-op thing is a thing for this one. Maybe it'll make its return in Halo 6, but for the most part, there's no one really in my crib like that to do this gaming shit like we used to do. I used to be very resistant to it back then, but hey, it is what it is. This is how we do it now. So if you have any specific questions, feel free to shoot them below. Like I said, if I had to give a number on the campaign, I don't think it's the weakest one. I don't think it's the strongest one. I don't think it's the best one ever told. I think it's probably setting up probably one of the better stories to be told in the universe. I would say, just campaign alone, 8 out of 10. I can see why someone would say a 7 though. As far as a 9 goes, I wouldn't go that strong, but I can see why someone would say a 7. And opinion wise, even the person that's saying a 9, even though I would disagree with it, but I can see where someone can be super excited and super happy about that. But for me, I would say definitely an 8 out of 10, because it's not a terrible story. And yeah, that's as honest as I can get with that. And I'll have some other videos coming along about the war zones and the arena mode. So anyway, your boy Snow, hope this helped. Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.